Wow, this is a huge day for us today. It is November 1st. This is the reason why we came to Antigua and to Atitlan at this time. It's the Day of the Dead, or All Saints Day, and we're headed to Sumpango, which is the host, or one of the host towns of the Kite Festival. It's a Mayan tradition. They fly kites to communicate with their ancestors, and they do this once a year. It's gonna be absolutely fascinating. All right, we're off with our friends. We've been told 4 times to keep our backpacks in the front, hide our money and our cell phones.
Whoa, this guy means business.
We timed our trip to Antigua and Lake Atitlan with the Sumpango Kite Festival, where once a year this sleepy little town of only 38,000 residents swells to over 100,000, all there to experience the festival of larger-than-life kites. Mixing solemn traditions with modern variations, the annual observance of All Saints' Day on November 1 features colorful handmade kites that flutter over open fields and cemeteries in a spectacular mashup of pre- and post-Hispanic beliefs. The ancient rite can be traced to indigenous cultures that considered it disrespectful to mourn the dead, keeping their ancestors alive in both memory and spirit. They say that souls of the deceased can visit the living once a year for 24 hours, and the kites act as a beacon to help the spirits locate their loved ones. These delicate works of art, some of which reach up to 65 feet in height, are constructed out of all natural products like bamboo, tissue paper, glue, and string, and feature elaborate designs that differ from year to year. The largest kites remain on the ground to form an impressive backdrop as the festival unfolds with music, traditional foods, and beverages. Traditionally, the construction of the kites took 40 days to make. On the first day, the unmarried men of the village went out in the early morning hours to collect the bamboo used for the kite's frame, and then the hard work began. Today, designs for the barriletes take many months, up to a full year to complete, and typically artists are inspired by what they've seen at the festival. They begin preparations for the following year almost as soon as the festivities are over. About 2 weeks before the 1st of November, local communities begin to put their kites together. Then they're transported to the respective sites and hoisted upwards by a group of people. Because of their sizes, the large kites don't actually fly. However, smaller kites are constructed to fly overhead, and they are flown by groups of families and friends. Sometimes it takes a couple of hours to successfully fly a smaller kite, and more often than not, the kite just doesn't fly.
Whoa, that was a rough one. Stanley keeps trying to fly this kite. I think the bamboo's a little too heavy on it. Alright, here it is, over there. There it goes. Oh man, it's flying great. We're getting the tail reattached so it's balanced. Go baby, go baby, go, fly baby, fly, yeah! Fly, fly, go, go, go! Oh. Get on up, get on up! So this is about the 10th flight. Oh yeah! Heck yeah, go baby, go baby. We have another one going up.
As you can see, many of the kites are octagonal in shape. The octagon is thought to represent the Maya belief in 4 directions: north, south, east, and west, with 4 additional points to form a corona, the crown of the sun. Fringed paper is fixed to 4 of the 8 sides. The sound of the wind rustling the paper is believed to keep away evil spirits. In addition to the incredible visual stimulation, the day is also a feast for your nose and stomach. The streets are lined on both sides with food stalls cooking full pigs, making tacos, tortillas, corn, and the famous fiambre, a dish customized by each family depending on available ingredients. The main staples of fiambre are sausages, cold cuts, pickled baby corn and onions, beets, pacaya flowers, cheese, olives, chicken, and Brussels sprouts. While the kite festivals are by far the more visible and cheerful activities, quieter and deeply respectful remembrances also take place at cemeteries throughout the country. Family members of the departed lovingly set about cleaning and tending to grave sites, which they adorn with cut flowers and beautiful wreaths to honor their loved ones. Cemeteries buzz with conversation and social activities as the scent of pine resin incense wafts through the air. Families also bring baskets of festive food to eat and share throughout the day.
What I love is how colorful all of the crypts are, how colorful the people are, just this beautiful day and the colorful kites, and it's just a fantastic, man, it's just blown away by all this. This is like a big, huge ordeal, man. Goodness, this is the biggest one yet. Oh man, she's getting close. She's a heavy one. This is going to be the best one of the show. To get in place, I gotta watch out. This thing could hurt if it falls on you. It could kill you. Man, here it comes. Man, look at this thing. Wow. She's up. Oh, man, she's beautiful.
In a country rich with unique and ancient traditions, the annual Festival of the Giant Kites stands out as one of the most spectacular. We love getting to experience it firsthand and learn more about our temporary home in the beautiful country of Guatemala. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again next week with more adventures from the amazing city of Antigua.